Back to my channel. Yesterday was a whole lot in Big Brother's house. Like, as the day goes by, the Big Brother house is becoming more and more hectic. Yeah, and I think I said it in my live stream. If you're watching me and you were on my live stream, I'm like, we need to give Biggie his flowers. We need to give him his flowers. Those games, I don't know, it's like they went to study games or like so yesterday was the Munch game, and it was so interesting. Like from almost up to how many rounds? At some point I lost count. Close to 5 or 6 rounds, right? So at the end of it all, there were about four teams. There was the sour cream, there was the cheesy sticks, there was the sweet surprise, and then there was the hot chili. As hot as it sounds, that was how the contestants in that group was. Those are the Imbadiwe twins and the Wani ex Hani. So the hot sauce was just made up of twins, and they won. Yeah, the sour cream had 41 points. Cheesy steaks had 47 points. Sweet surprise had 72 points, and then the hot chili had 83%. That was a whooping win, and it was thanks to OC of the Imbadiwe twins. There was a trivial question and it was awesome, right? Like the guy he answered almost everything. Like a little bit came from Dr. TJ, a little came from Onyeka, but Cassia and Victoria literally were just standing there like a billboard. Yeah, basically OC took everything. Some people were even saying that he Big Brother was cheating and all that, but I didn't see it as cheating, right? Because the remaining people were answering the question based on guesses, based on guesswork, and part of the questions from that trivial round was more on football. Some people were saying that ladies don't know much about football, but TJ was there, Dr. TJ was there. Some ladies know more about football more than even men, but it's just that OC really got it. By the way, the team that lost had Chinwe and Zion, Oyeka and Chizoba on it. And afterwards, trust now, there were issues back and forth. Like, not that they quarreled per se, but there were side talks. Yeah, they didn't confront each other, but there were side talks like that. And Chinwe said that most of the trivial questions that she knew them, that she was surprised that Oyeka was just standing there, had no idea. And I agree with Chinwe, because Chinwe did super duper well in their power oil trivial tax as well. So I think that aspect of the competition, yes, I agree, Chinwe had a huge knowledge of it, but unfortunately they asked her to sit down because it was, like I said, it was different rounds, right? Chinwe was in one of the rounds where it has to do with kicking of ball and all of that. And by the way, I don't want to use the word I'm tired, but I'm gradually becoming more and more confused about Chinwe's situation. Yes, please watch the end of this video and you will understand why I said I'm confused about Chinwe's situation. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I do content based on this and other things as well, right? And other social, just look through my videos and you might see what you like and like what you see. Okay, so after the competition, then they went back into the house. Then it was time for their Thursday pool party, obviously, and it was lit. A lot of things were happening here and there, You know, during these their parties, there are a lot of more of action speaks louder than words. The triangle between Onyeka, I think should I use the word triangle? Ozzy and Victoria is real. But there was something I noticed. Onyeka spent most of her time in the pool. Like, she really utilized the pool. She actually came for a pool party. She used the pool more at the beginning and almost ending of the party. She stepped out of the pool when people started coming into the pool, especially for me. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section if you watch the pool party. I think she backed off when Ozzy and Victoria came into the pool. Yeah, and I like the fact that Victoria sort of Onyeka is sort of pulling herself away from Ozzy, and it's fine, and it just tells you what a man can do. like what I mean by what a man can do is the fact that men go for what they want. They do not stay there and try to change. Any man that tries to change your personality most likely might be a manipulator. My own personal opinion, not a general fact. My own personal opinion. He has complained that Onyeka is loud and all over the place, and that's her personality. You can't take it away from her. And Victoria is more reserved and all that. Different strokes for different folks. Do I like the way Onyeka is? Yes, sometimes. No, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. As a lady, just hold yourself, please. Let them come for you. Don't keep being everywhere, talking and all of that. But that's by the way. And there was something very spectacular as well that happened in the party I did talk about. Suj carried Victoria in the swimming pool, and while he carried her, he was busy peeping around to make sure Nelly was not around to catch him in the act. And waiting concerned Victoria, she was so relaxed and all of that. But the whole party had the vibe. They ate their chicken and everything ended well. Then as soon as they got back into the house, then there was a task. You know, this week theme is vibe on vibe, right? And I really couldn't tell if what they were doing after the party was instructed by Big Brother. Some people said he was instructed by Big Brother. Some people said they were just doing it on their own. So the reason why the argument came back and forth was the fact that Chinwe did not join. Zion actually did. Before then, when they were calling them down to come for the, they called it speed dating, where you get to know each other, like not necessarily male and female, but everyone just wanted to get, that's a vibe on vibe. Now let's talk, let's get to know each other, right? So before then, Chinwe was upstairs with Zion, also complaining about the checkers. So when they called them out to come down to the lounge to come and do the task, let me assume that it was Big Brother that gave them that task. Honestly, I don't want to speculate. Chinwe refused to come down as usual. She lied down and she slept off. So Zion even came down. So there was a lot going on. In as much as some people were saying that it was boring, to me, I enjoyed the speed dating because a lot of things were said, and you know, Mickey, for the first time, I actually saw the real Mickey that people are always complaining, because I see people always saying that Mickey gossips a lot and all of that. I had not really paid so much attention. I noticed he talks carelessly, but I had not noticed that he talks that deep. Men, I'm not saying that rejection is a good thing. Rejection is going to hurt any gender, either male or female. But Mickey is suffering badly from rejection he got from Hani, because at the beginning of the season he came for Hani and Hani did not agree, and ever since then he hates that girl. Like, I will use that word. That word sounds heavy, right? But at this point I will use it just to try to define the strength or the amount of like resentment he has built over time for Hani. It's almost like Hani is living rent-free in his head. When Hani comes out of the house, she'll be shocked. Like, because she doesn't care, she's doing her thing. So during the speed dating thing, Mickey, most of the time, it's not really to bond and get to know people. You were literally talking about other people. An example was his conversation with Cassia when he was talking about Chinwe. Yeah, although the thing is, they were talking about that Chinwe was pregnant. That's why I said you should watch this video to the end. Like, this speculation, some people said she had seen her period, some people said no, she hasn't seen her period, and Cassia was so almost certain that Chinwe was pregnant. And she was even saying that moving on from there, she was even going to get more and more sick, because already the housemates were complaining that she always complained that she's sick. Like, Nelly was one of those housemates that was complaining much later to Suj when they went to bed, that Chinwe is always complaining. She's always the first to go to bed. She'll wake up late and she's complaining she's sick. When there's something important to do, she'll say she's sick and all of that, that she doesn't know if Chinwe is trying to sabotage her. You know, they have this underlying issue that they have not confronted yet, but is there. Mickey and Cassia were talking about it, and they were almost sure that this was it. Then another bonding moment, or another vibe on vibe moment, was Onyeka and Victoria. Obviously, they were talking about, she was talking about Victoria, trying to get to know Victoria more, right? That's what the whole vibe on vibe was. And she was asking Victoria why Victoria was sort of expressionless, like, she doesn't really carry so much expression. She's sort of blunt, like, and she's just she doesn't let people in easily. Okay, and Victoria said that that's how she is, that's her nature. She likes to bottle things up. There are people like that, like there's this our Nigerian slang, they'll say inside the chest something, like they know how to take it in, you get, like they don't allow you to see their weak moments, right? So Victoria was saying that, and then Onyeka was saying that there must be maybe a childhood trauma or something that triggered that kind of behavior in her. And Victoria was like, didn't really spill out much, right? So for me, the bonding time between Onyeka and Victoria was a little bit awkward, but that was by the way. Then Mickey again and Anita, and this time around, Mickey was even talking to the wrong person, because Anita obviously was not even interested in what he was saying. Now he was still talking about Hani and Wani. Anybody that cares to listen, Mickey's bonding had to do with Hani and Wani. He was talking to about Anita. Was, Anita has this professional look and professional vibe in her. Yeah, whatever is what doing well, and she focuses on it and do it. Even when Mickey was trying to bond with Sean, he was talking about Hani. He was telling Sean that he likes what Sean has with Wani, that is how he likes his relationship. Even the Sean himself was claiming that that's how he likes his relationship. He likes the girl being all over him, chasing after him. And I'm like, these guys are too delusional. Like, are you guys for real? Are you guys for real? That he knows that Hani, that is the sister of Wani, would want something like that, and it's because she hasn't gotten something like that, and that is why she's sticking to Wani and Sean all the time. That's why she's tagging along all the time. Mickey, at this point, let me address him like that. What's up now? What's up? You're in Big Brother's house. Have a life. Calm down. The girl has rejected you. Move on. There are so many other girls. If none wants you, then stay on your own. To me, you don't have to be in a ship to be visible. Like Victoria is not in a ship, and she's like the most visible person in that house right now. Yeah. Have you voted for your favorite? The voting lines have already closed today, obviously, and let's see what happens on Sunday. But meanwhile, let's talk later. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope to see you in the next video.